Welcome back to Mountain Connections. We were just chatting with the Park City Police Department. If you want a behind-the-scenes look at police pursuing wanted fugitives, we're going to want to watch Live PD Wanted. Here's more.
It is time to get ready for all new episodes of A&E's Live PD Wanted now on Friday nights, immediately following Live PD. And today I have the opportunity to speak with Sheriff Mark Lamb. He is going to let us know how viewer tips are helping police track down criminals. Sheriff Lamb, thanks for talking with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me on. We appreciate it.
So tell me more about Live PD Wanted.
Well, for those of you who have tuned into Live PD, it's a little bit different. Live PD, you just don't know what you're going to get. Obviously, you could get somebody driving, an underage girl driving, or you could get a pursuit. It varies. What we deal with on Live PD Wanted is we're dealing with fugitives, people that are wanted for crimes, and we show you those arrests. And then we're also showcasing calls to action where people have actually committed crimes and are still outstanding and wanted by their, whether it's local law enforcement, the FBI, the marshals. So for an hour, we just inundate you with criminals and fugitives, and we show you some of them that are brought to justice and some that we're still looking for. And we need the tips of the Live PD Nation in America to help us.
This is fascinating and also a bit stressful. And sorry if this is a foolish question, but this is all happening live?
Well, we do it as fresh as we can. You know, it's hard to do it full on live, but we do it as fresh as we can.
So it kind of reminds me a little bit of Cops from long ago. How is it different from that?
Well, I think it's different. Cops was, they had these pre-planned packages, where you didn't know what you were going to get. It was kind of like Live PD. Live PD has really taken that to another level. Live PD, you're seeing law enforcement and what we deal with on a daily basis, whether it's people lying to us, running from us, funny things that people do when we go on scene. Live PD Wanted, we're focusing on people that are wanted. You know that everybody that we're dealing with has committed a crime or alleged of committing a crime, and they're wanted by law enforcement. And we're able to show some of those people that brought to justice, and some we're still looking for.
And a big part of this second season is how viewer tips are helping police. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, I know from a law enforcement standpoint, as a sheriff, these tips are so valuable. I know a lot of people think, my tip may not help. It does. If you think you have a tip, something that can help us in our case, those do. This Friday, we're going to showcase a case right here from my county, a robbery where we actually need help from the Live PD Nation to bring these people to justice, because we've hit a dead end. And that's what happens a lot of times in law enforcement. We process the evidence, we interview the witnesses, and then sometimes we just hit dead ends. And the only way we get through those is from tips from anybody. But in this case, we're looking for tips from the Live PD Nation in America.
Well, it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing this. Where can we get more information, and how can we watch?
So make sure you tune in to A&E on Friday nights, 11 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be there every week putting the heat on these criminals. So please tune in.
And before I let you go, Sheriff Lamb, as you look back on your career, what is a case that really stands out in your mind?
Oh, we've had there's a lot of careers. I mean, one of the big ones that I did was we had a gang that was responsible for a lot of drive-by shootings and a lot of violent crime in this area that I worked in. And we actually put a federal RICO case against them and put quite a few of them in prison. I think 2 of them got close to 30 years, the main leaders of that gang. So probably one of the most impactful cases I was involved in. Took a lot of work. It involved a lot of different cases that those gang members were involved in, and inevitably we made that community a lot safer by putting that case together. So that was probably one of the most memorable for me.
Well, can't wait to watch. The show is Live PD Wanted on Friday nights. Thanks so much, Sheriff Mark Lamb, for talking with us today. Definitely looking forward to seeing you in action.
Thanks for having me, and yes, tune in Friday night.
Will do.